Welcome to Rooted with Aisha. I want to thank all of you for joining my channel, my community, and if you have not already subscribed to this channel, please do that. Plant your roots. Yep, I'm talking to you. You please go ahead and start planting your roots. And if you have not already checked out previous videos that I published, older videos, if you've been really following my channel, please go ahead and do that. Like, share, and subscribe, and share it with whomever you think would benefit from this, because we are going to be doing more content, more inspirationals, and also more real life experiences through my eyes, lessons that I've learned, and many other topics. And if you also have not already followed my podcast, Rooted and Rewired, each link to my podcast will be featured in every single video's description box. So this video that you're about to see is probably a vlog, probably something crazy that I'm doing, or probably something that I'm doing with my dogs, or probably something that I want to share with you and I'm wanting to, teach something that I've learned, or to share what I've learned. So I hope that you enjoy this video and get comfortable. Or if you're watching this in your car, your room, your dorm, or wherever, I hope that this video is a blessing to you. And I want to thank you so much for joining my community. Hello. Welcome back to Rooted with Aisha. And I do want to let all of you know that if you have not already planted root with us, plant your roots with us, the family. I'm just being dramatic. But please, if you have not already, please subscribe, like, share, and comment. Keep in mind, if you hear dogs walking, I've already made this known to everyone. I have 2 golden retrievers. That's my brother in the background. He's making homemade coleslaw. Because today, you can wave if you want.
Hi, nice to meet you.
I didn't tell you to talk. Okay, I'm sorry. Well, okay, so today I'm going to be making partially making, because my mom purchased a rotisserie chicken from the fresh market. So this is something we're not cooking today, y'all. So just know this. But what I like to do is I like to barbecue it. I like to bring it back alive. So sometimes I will actually add some butter to it. So I typically like to add some Great Value unsalted butter. And keep in mind, you can use Kerrygold. You can use different butters that you're into. So doing that, and because we don't have mac and cheese, we didn't pick some up. We don't have any in the pantry. And do we want to make our own roux? No. Not today. So this is an uncut moment that you are seeing, as you can see, in my own element, y'all. Because keep in mind, either if you're living at home or if you are just doing your own human experience and living, there is nothing wrong with buying a rotisserie chicken, adding some sides to it, and there you go, you have a meal. And keep in mind, this rotisserie chicken was $9. So yeah, I love it. Plus Walmart has rotisserie chickens. If you live near Ingalls, they have rotisserie chickens. When we used to live in Georgia, we used to get our rotisserie chicken from IGA. And I do know that BJ's, they have rotisserie chickens. I've heard a lot about it. Haven't tried it. So if you tried rotisserie chicken from BJ's, let me know in the comments, because I'm curious. I am curious on how their rotisserie chickens taste, because not all rotisserie chickens are created equal. There are some that are like, I might as well made this at home, and there are others that you just don't mind cooking or having the full experience. So let me go ahead and just deconstruct this whole chicken. And then we're going to get to the dirty rice. So let me go ahead and get this chicken together, and then we're gonna get onto the dirty rice. Be right back. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Hey. So I have my Gotham steel copper pot here, and what we're essentially gonna be doing is using 2 1/2 cups of water. I know some people use tap. It all depends on where you are geographically located. I probably wouldn't recommend using tap water. So we have a filtered water system on our fridge, and then you can also use bottled water. So either way, it works. So today we're just gonna use this is actually spring water. So we're just gonna use that. And many of you are probably saying in the comments, girl, just use tap water. We use, if it's not filtered water, it's spring. So that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. We're just gonna use that amount, 2 1/2 cups of water. Ready? So now that we have our water all situated and all gathered together, I'm gonna take a little bit of olive oil. Keep in mind, you're probably wondering, what are you doing with this? I like to use the olive oil to make sure that my rice doesn't stick together, because sometimes the rice can clump up and it can do a lot of weird stuff. So I just like to do a little drizzle. I'm not drowning it in oil or anything like that. And then let me just put her on medium. And yes, we have our chicken in. Add a little butter to bring that baby alive. Then we're just gonna let this water come to a boil. And you don't have to measure your rice. It's already measured. Look at that. Won't he do it? And I love that you don't have to add any seasonings to this. You can actually add meat, seafood, pork, whatever you want to make this a traditional Louisiana dirty rice. But you can literally have it just by itself. You don't need to be extra with this at all. I love this. And I love that it also lists out how much calories, how much levels of sodium. And compared to other dirty rices, this only has 910 milligrams of sodium. Compared to other dirty rices, this ain't bad. And keep in mind, moderation is everything. So don't do too much. But if you want to, you at least know that the spices aren't going to take you out of here. Just saying. So this is what we're working with. And then I'm also going to utilize some Sweet Baby Rays on the whole chicken, just to kind of bring it to life. And hi Samson, that's his favorite spot. And my brother Michael is making some of his famous homemade coleslaw. And yes, you see the Braggs vinegar right there with the mother. We add a little bit, not too much, remember? Yes, we add a little bit of this, just a little sprinkle. And then we use the Duke's mayonnaise because it's also, it's 0 sugar. So we love that. We have nothing against the other forms of mayo, but we're not doing that today. And if I have not already said it, we are going to be trying the Cajun Dirty Rice from Now Cooking. And you can purchase this from nowcooking.com, and I'll be linking the promo code in the description box down below. Now we have some hot water. Now let's add the rice. We're going to get all of that seasoning out. Yes, ma'am. Now we're going to give this a nice stir. I'm really a right hand person, but on a good day, if I have to, the left hand always works. We're just gonna give this a stir. Make sure nothing is clumped together. And I like to turn this down almost to like a low medium. Just turn this down just a little bit more because I don't want anything to overcook. I'm just gonna let that cook and do its thing. Then we'll see the finished product. Alrighty, so now that the steam has decreased, sorry, that's the air fryer and that's the kettle. So, look at that. I'm gonna use my right hand this time. Yes, ma'am. Keep in mind, I decided not to do 2 bags because some of my family members are gonna have fries with their barbecue chicken. So I want to turn down this fire a little bit more so that way the steam of the actual rice can actually help to make it a little softer. And sometimes I just add a little bit of water, just a little, because I already see that the rice is not fully al dente. I see it. The art to making rice is making sure that it's not mushy, but it's nice and al dente, but it's cooked. I already know that it's not fully cooked. I've been cooking for a minute, y'all. So I already know that it's not where it needs to be. So, got that going. And then I also noticed, get back to where we were, let me add a little sprinkle of the smoked barbecue rub on the chicken just to elevate just a little bit. Because typically, what's in here? Mika, you ain't getting no chicken. They love rotisserie chicken. Nope, we're not doing any more standoffs or negotiations, Mika. No, ma'am. Nope. No. Because you see, anytime she gets going, Samson gets going. They're not negotiating with me today. They're not going to shake me down. Back to the chicken. See? You got to talk to you. You got to communicate. So, back to what I was doing. This rotisserie chicken doesn't have a lot of seasoning on it. So, I like to just add a little bit of the smoked rub. Because y'all are getting the uncut, full rooted with Aisha experience. And what I love about this seasoning is that it has spices. It has brown sugar, the onion, garlic, salt. It has those seasonings in it. So if you're doing ribs, if you're doing seafood, if you're doing other components, you don't have to be extra with it. So I have the now cooking lemon pepper seasoning. You see how much is it? You see how much I've used? Yeah, I've used that much. And this is the Cajun seasoning. Keep in mind, y'all, this is the very first bottle that I ever had. It's here now. It made it here. But it took a long journey to get there. Because on average, I sprinkle this, but I don't use too much because it's potent. The seasonings, it literally tastes like they crushed up peppers and stuff and dehydrated it, made it into seasoning, and it's so potent. So you do not need a lot of this, believe me. But this right here, I put this on everything. I don't put it on breakfast or nothing, but anything that has to do with seafood, chicken, barbecue, could be a Mexican recipe, could be a Caribbean recipe, it could be Italian. The lemon pepper is going in. Come on, there's always a space at the table for the lemon pepper. I have another one. Come on with it. nowcooking.com. I'll be including the link to this website in the description box. And these are all of the other Cajun rices that I purchased. And when you buy 4, like I literally just did a quantity of 4 and it was a buy one get one. I got 8. So guess who's not making rice for Christmas or Thanksgiving? This girl. And now there's also the Creole fish fry with lemon. I know I did a video about this, and no, I've not used it yet because this feels like an heirloom. I need to be purposeful and precise with what I'm doing with this. So I'm not gonna touch that until I know exactly what I'm gonna do with it, but I have a feeling it's either gonna be fish or chicken. Let's go to the kitchen. And no chicken. Alrighty, so it's done. Now, what I love about this dirty rice is that it's literally like that saying in Ratatouille, anyone can cook. Because at the end of the day, y'all, cooking is all about preference. Preference if you want something thick, you have a preference if you want something thin, you have a preference of taste, you know how it wants to taste. And let me just, I already took it off the burner so nothing burns. And look at this, y'all. Look at this. Some nice hot flavorful rice. It ain't even moving. But look at the seasoning. Look at that. You can already see the herbs, the parsley. There's peppers in here. I don't have to cut nothing. Won't he do it? Always on time. Won't he do it? Yes, indeed. So the chicken is already barbecued. It's already been got. And ultimately, I will honestly say that when it comes to cooking, it's a process, but it's also a journey. And I honestly would not have it any other way. Alrighty, so that is it. Thank you so much for joining me on this little out/in cooking situation. And you're probably wondering, aren't we gonna get to see the finished product? Well, the chicken's almost finished. I'll show you all a picture.
And
See, what had happened was we ate and I forgot to take the picture. If this is your first time trying the Now Cooking products, my favorite is this smoked rub. You can add it on salmon, all kinds of seafood, meats, beef. You can add this on anything. These are premium seasonings. So please go ahead and get y'all some. Nowcooking.com. I'm so excited for more products that are to come in the future, but for now we are blessed with the rice, the lemon pepper Cajun, and the smoked rub. Y'all get yourself some seasonings, and if y'all can be so kind to visit their website, and also you can find Now Cooking on Facebook. If you can post a review, and if you tag me, Aisha Ansa, I'll make sure that the actual owners of the business is aware, and then I'll also link any of their socials in the description box. But thank you all. Y'all don't gotta leave, but y'all gotta get up out of here. So thank you all, and we'll do more of this, especially with the holidays coming up. We'll do more of this. I'm so excited. Can't wait to see all that we do, all that's coming up. I'm just excited. So see you guys on another video. All right, y'all, you still with me? Thank you so much for watching today's broadcasting. I know sometimes it could be extra, or sometimes I could also be talkative because that is who I am. But I really hope that this video was a blessing to you. And if you have not already, please subscribe to my YouTube channel, like, share, and comment. And also please let me know in the comments on other content that you would like to be featured on this channel. Like if there's a product or if there's a topic that you'd like me to discuss, and we can have an open dialogue, because now more than ever, we need to come as a community. We also need to stand for something and also fall for anything. And also, if you would like to partner with me and have your product or have your story shared on my YouTube channel or podcast, please email me at askrootedwithaisha@gmail.com. Email again is askrootedwithaisha@gmail.com. Follow me on X, Instagram, TikTok, Rooted with Aisha, and you'll find me. And I'm looking forward to sharing my experiences, my education, my journey, my fur babies, and me also learning how to take care of them and as they continue to progress in age. And I'm still looking forward to many adventures that we have. So on to the next episode. See you guys on another one and another journey. Bye now.